Hey, what's up guys, Pablo Munoz here. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite tricks with a Wacom device. So this is a productivity tip more than actual sculpting tutorial. So the trick here is that I'm going to be showing you how to map the touchscreen capabilities of a device like the Wacom Cintiq Pro 24-inch, which is what I have here, and the Intuos or the Intuos Pro. These devices from Wacom as well allow you to use touch. So it doesn't have to be touch screen. It can also be just touch, that you can manipulate the screen from the tablet. And what it allows you to do is basically having your references in one monitor and being able to sculpt and rotate around and move things in one monitor, but then use the touch screen to manipulate your references. So this is basically what I have set up in here, and this is honestly how I work most of the time. I have a monitor with all my references, some anatomical references, creature stuff, and I have this device where I can actually do the work. So this is a project that I've been working on for my 3D snippets project, and I have a bunch of references for like catfish and like Veta fish and a bunch of other stuff in here. So like I said, it might not sound like much, but it will speed up your workflow quite a bit if you have the ability to do so. So in a Windows computer, you can just bring in the control panel. So let me just do that. All right, so in the control panel, I'm just gonna type touch to bring in or to filter the settings with touch. And the one that you want is the tablet PC settings. So I'm gonna click on that. And you'll see, let's move this out of the way. You'll see that you have the option to set up and calibrate. Now, the one that you want is the setup. Even if you have already set up, you need to set up again in order to have the touchscreen mapped to a different screen. So I'm gonna click on setup, and you have the option to choose between pen and touch. Now, the pen input is better to leave it to the actual drivers of the Wacom, but the touch input, you can use it, you can map it with the Windows settings. So I'm gonna click on touch input. And as you can see, the screens just go white, and I have a text that hopefully you can see here in the recording that says tap with the screen with a single finger to identify the touch screen. So that's telling you to select or touch the screen once this text is in the right screen. So what I need to do is move this text to a different screen. So I'm going to press enter until I see it in the screen that I want to map for my touch screen. And that's it. Once it is mapped to the one that I want, I'm just going to tap on the touch capable device. It could be a Cintiq, or like I said, it could be another tablet that has touch, and just tap once, and that automatically identifies a separate screen to be the touch screen. And that's it. We can just finish up, and the setup is complete. I can keep working in ZBrush here to start adding some details, some poly paint, and then I use my fingers to basically navigate my references, and I might just want to add a little bit of these nice details on the tail of this. I think this is like a shoe horse type of thingy, and then just keep working here. So it becomes something super intuitive, and I think that in terms of productivity, is going to speed up your workflow quite a bit if you have the ability to set it up this way. Like I said, it doesn't have to be the Cintiq Pro. It could also be the Intuos Pro or any Intuos that allows you to have touch capabilities on the tablet itself, and you can map that to a different device. So hopefully this tip has been of help, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.